Welcome to my playthrough of Death Stranding 2. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna carry on here. Just get on the vehicle. I don't have any gear or anything like that. I'm gonna go.
I haven't been outside in a long time. Let's get going. If nothing
I don't
else,
like things.
this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Anyway, we were up there before. This is the area where we fought that first giant BT, I believe.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
I can't believe they killed off the baby. I mean, kind of awkward, isn't it? That's just another way. Alright, let's see if this music gets me copywritten. YouTube does have the ability to erase songs, so I've just been using that. I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wanted that. Uh-oh, open area. Random lightning bolt. We have no stuff. Facility storage. We got nothing. Was someone sharing a weapon with us? Alright, we'll put that on just in case.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
You can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gate, Quake. Oh. And a big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Let's get our ride. I haven't seen a charging thing anywhere, and we have no charging thing. Can't make one.
Strange place, if ever I've seen one.
And Lou's enjoying the ride. 5 likes from Lou. We got our vehicle
Should be
still.
a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
The only thing is, there's all this car everywhere. Do not trust it.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Have a look, because we can go over to the side. So when we were passing through that gate thing, the BB was visible, but ours wasn't. Kind of Interesting. Right, this area is massive. Okay, connect the Australian plate gate, gyro network. I mean, we got an S rank. We didn't really do much. Undetected by hostiles. There was hostiles in here?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Alright, bridge link went up a little bit. I'm not really sure how. I wonder if that's based on the number of likes that we give and stuff like that.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Kind of cool that it comes out of the little tar thing. I mean, they did say that it travels through the tar network.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, we'll take our vehicle over there. Hoping I can charge it somewhere. We'll go down and around. Nice that there's a bridge right there. Repairing charging vehicles. Vehicles can be charged or repaired at any facility with a garage, including distribution centers. Park your vehicle on a turntable, store it in the garage, have damage repaired, and all batteries replenished. Enemy vehicles can be repaired. So let's repair the vehicle. I mean, does it use anything? Materials and such?
Repair job, she's practically sparkling.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
So I don't really know some of these guys. He's the only one we've interacted with.
Call me dead, man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
Sam, it's Heartman.
It's been a while, but not really. Monaghan, no. We're the same.
We'll just check them all out first.
Sam, this is Heartman.
Alright. We'll pick a...
It's been a while, but not really. Monaghan, no. We're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Cod now resides within Lochna. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
So he wants to pick someone in particular.
Sam, it's Heartman.
No point. The man himself will be joining you on site in Australia.
Sam, this is Heartman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
He didn't give us much choice, did he?
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Heartman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Heartman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
To get some sleep, Sam. I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the D.H. Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Okay.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Customized look. Few things we can interact with here. I was gonna skip this, but there's some interactables. Let's have a look. Do the usual. It's not showing our health or the stamina. Hopefully it's going up. So far we've mostly had main missions and that was it. We haven't really seen any side stuff. There are some aid quests. But we can customize this outfit as well. You like the white on white. Leave that the way it is for now. When worn, it slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted. Slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted. The hat is imbued with burning passion for Kojima Productions. So, I should have been wearing a hat all along. What the hell? I didn't know about this. Okay, a reminder that one should never forget the playful side, fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflect sunlight. I do like the Ray-Bans. Okay, that's stuck. We've changed that. Leaving that alone. Got a hat on. Sunglasses. Just position. Remove. Recycle. What are the patches? Don't have enough. Alright, never mind. So is that in his mind, or...?
That's it. That's it. Everything's okay.
Take the baby. Got thumbs up. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of sad that the baby had to die. I mean, I don't really know too much about that lady, so what did she mean that she had to make him jump?
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy-to-understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
We just keep going?
Impeccable taste, Sam. Outstanding. I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion. Meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid. We aren't the only members of Drawbridge, so you know. We have associates who've already established themselves on the ground. I expect you'll run into them from time to time.
Alright, now we don't have anything new. Start off with bathing, bio break, and then we'll get up. Limit showers to 5 minutes, what the... Alright, let's get going. Go to surface.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Another curious vision.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Alright, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Take on orders. Fabricate. We'll take on the orders first. Oh, everything's being put in our private locker. And it's on board the ship thing. Okay. Or claim cargo for yourself. Let's see what this is. First point in Australia that must be connected to the chiral network is a shelter inhabited by the government, survivors who want to rebuild the Australian state. The shelter is currently suffering from chiral contamination. Deliver a chiral decontaminator to help.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
We've got the plate gate, we've got a bridge, watchtower, generator over there. What's this? Photo spot. Ladder, climbing anchor. I don't even know which way we would go. It looks very rocky. Let's assume from here. Yeah, you know what? We'll get into this watchtower first. And then we'll figure out where we're going. Or do I go this way to this? Turn to order list. Back out of this for a second. Another one. 2 ladders. How are our boots? Boots are good. We don't need to carry more boots. the grenades. I want to carry this gun. Let's have a look. Fabricate equipment. It gave us a new grenade, right? How do we not have chiral crystals? We got so many of them. I'm not really sure if I understand all that stuff. You guys know, let me know. I'm gonna recycle that because it will get us chiral crystals. Yeah, we've been picking up so many of them. Oh, I see. All right. Okay, now we'll take on orders.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
APAS enhancements. Okay, we'll check that out later. We'll check it out right now. Activating an enhancement requires you to create an unbroken connection to it using your available memory. Your enhancements can be freely changed whenever you have chiral network coverage, allowing you to select a bespoke loadout for specific orders. Augment your canteen water filtration capabilities, allowing it to fill more quickly when submerged in rivers or exposed to timefall. Supposedly, it also makes the contents taste better. Boost the accuracy and power of MP bullets. This enhancement was developed. Want that. Generate sound waves that are precise. Inverse of those made by Sam's footsteps, effectively neutralizing them, rendering his movements almost silent. Continual recording of... Yes. Oh, that's it. Okay, so I have 35 left, that's 40. Uses the scan. What's this one? Filtration, and oh, that's 5 away, so it doubles the terrain scanner range. kind of limited to what I can get, but it's all good. Okay. We're struggling. Oh, my guiding thing is telling me to go up. Why are we always so, like, full? What the hell? I feel like I need all this stuff, though. So the blood bags are in the utility pouch. The grenades are in the grenade pouch. We have one pair of boots. We have nothing in the cruiser. I don't want to put anything in there in case I lose it. We have 2 PCCs and 2 ladders, so we can create 2 things if needed. And go across things if needed. I have 3 container sprays. And 2 EX grenades. I've got 2 additional of those, and this Chiral decontaminator is super heavy. All right. Let's give this thing a like. Super helpful is right here. So we're going to that watchtower.
Stretch my legs.
Okay, there's a shelter right there. Get over to the shelter first. Looks like a straight shot there, right?
Somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
Order deck will point at the BT closest to the location and give indication of its approximate distance. Be very careful. It starts to spin rapidly. Holy. Leave some of this stuff. Hey, hang on a second. Which way am I even going? So I'm over here.
Commencing route creation.
I have no idea how to get to where we need to get to. Just gonna take a beeline for it. Things behind us. One over to the left. One over to the right. They're all around us. Stuck. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Stuff. Get off me.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
Help me. Almost out.
Are you injured, Sam?
And so. That was terrifying. Okay. Probably should have started off by tying it down. It's behind us. We're going on foot, guys. We're going on foot. First time I've experienced that thing, and I will tell you, I did not like it. So, our thing is over there, our vehicle. Still behind us. Waving. What I think I need is guys, that was very scary. Fabricate different items simultaneously. Select the equipment you'd like to fabricate. Okay, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna
further now.
I think that was a good ladder to put down. "81 meters away."
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions. Take care, Sam.
Okay, not gonna lie, that was probably the scariest thing in the game so far. Panic. let's get out of this a second and let us... see if we can repair this stuff.
You're that bloke with Drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. Not too bad, it seems. Thanks for bringing it all this way.
Alright, we only got an A this time. I took a little bit too much damage. That was unfortunate. It's all good.
We'd given up all hope of ever seeing this. I'm so glad you managed to bring it in. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Cupid connected. Weapon data. Bowler gun. A weapon that fires strands to bind targets, rendering them immobile. Effective against BTs and human enemies wearing any type of armor. Headshots on human targets bind the neck, knocking them unconscious. Shots are quiet, making it well suited for covert operations. Actually sounds really good to me. Add motion scanning function to the Odra deck. Several new backpack attachments are now available. E-Pass enhancement memory upgrade.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Instant cargo binding.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination, those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realize it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability.
We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. They've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the continent, as well as devastating floods due to heavy timefall. You can have your work cut out for you while you're down under, that's for sure. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and refine the design of the APAC standard issue model. You can charge it now to fire projectiles with a narrower spread. Perfect for taking down hard-to-reach targets with precision. And then, there's backpack customization. We've developed a number of unique attachments that can be equipped to the pack you're currently carrying. Stuff I guarantee will give you an edge in a fight. You might consider bringing this gear with you when you're prepping for your next run. Oh, and last but not least, we patched through an Odradek update that allows its sensor to pick up living beings and other entities. It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to you as a silhouette for a brief time. I'm sure it'll come in handy down the road. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was subject to significant chiral contamination. Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. Unlike the usual sort, these ones are able to see us. Clear as day. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. And they're every bit as dangerous as any other BT. You're gonna want to steer clear at all costs. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.
Alright, on that note, we are going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to take a look. Oh, my poor Tri-Cruiser. I mean, I probably could have went back and got it once that thing left me alone. I'm curious now. I'm curious. What would have been the best way around? Maybe we should have come along. Oh, there's a thing there. Warning BTs. We came down this way. Maybe I should have stayed on the high ground. Who knows? If you have a better way of doing that, let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.